lovely and darling viewers, it's Jen here at Check Her Joy, and this time I'm reviewing I've Got Your Number by Sophie Kinsella. Don't know how to pronounce that. So this is British chick lit. It's like a fun, quirky romance, kind of a rom-com of books. It focuses on Poppy Wyatt, who loses her phone and her engagement ring on the same day. And this is a really expensive family heirloom, and she doesn't want her fiance to find out that she lost the ring. Like, she's hoping that it'll be found before he even has to know. So when she finds this phone in the trash, she thinks, hey, they threw it out. They don't want it anymore. It's totally up for grabs. And she starts giving people the phone number that she found for this phone. But the phone, unfortunately, is actually a company phone that belonged to the personal assistant of Sam Roxton, and he wants the phone back. Like, he needs it back. It's company property, and all his business information and contacts are getting sent to this phone. And Poppy's like, please, can I just hold on to it until we find the ring? Pretty please. And then she starts giving the number out to all of her friends and even the fiance. She's like, oh yeah, I lost my phone. And what ensues is this fun, but also kind of complicated bit where they try to share the phone because Sam's, like, all the information that's supposed to go to his PA is going to Poppy's phone, and she has to forward them to Sam, and Poppy can't resist reading them. So she's reading text messages and emails and the voicemails that Sam's supposed to get. And she also starts judging and critiquing Sam based on these business contacts that he's getting. Sam is a much more efficient, quick, short message kind of guy. He is pretty much just like yes, no in his name, whereas Poppy is much more emotional and much more like giving in her messages. So she'll write long text messages and leave voicemails like, oh, if you could, pretty please, could you do this? And I love you and thank you. And she'll send it to like the person who's doing her hair, not like her normal friends. So she's just overly friendly and needing to be liked by everyone. She's also much more likely to end things with like hugs and kisses or using emojis. So they have these two very different ways of communicating via text and phone. It's cool to see these two different like oppositions of how like some people respond with phones and deal with that, especially since Poppy thinks she's getting this whole picture on Sam's life when she's only getting his business. Like, she's judging him solely by his work life, and she thinks that's everything, but kind of is missing the point that like Sam's got his own personal phone for personal calls still. Along the way, Poppy and Sam like start communicating back and forth with each other about things besides work and finding the ring, and offering life advice. Sam giving Poppy advice on like the wedding and getting like a replacement ring, or what happens if you don't find the ring. And Poppy trying to give him advice about like maybe if you were more open and gave more feedback and invited feedback from people, then they might like you more. And I just like watching these two kind of get to know each other and how they see the world. There's also the whole bit with Poppy getting married and her fiance. And her fiance's family is this very academic, intellectual group. They're all professors who are like experts in their fields. They read a lot of like academic journals, whereas Poppy's a physiotherapist and she's much more interested in like pop culture and fashion, and they have such different interests that she's struggling with fitting in with this family, and she doesn't feel like she quite fits in. She feels inferior to them. Like, they're always talking about their work and she doesn't even know what they're on about half the time. There's also just like complications with like the wedding and the wedding planner and trying to get everything done on time, get the basically just wedding plans going awry, and that's just trying to deal with all of that. She's also got one of her coworkers who feels like the fiance should actually be with her because originally, because Poppy met the guy through work, and originally he was supposed to have an appointment with the other girl, and so she feels like this rich intellectual should actually be hers. It's definitely fun and interesting, and I went through it in just a few days. It's awesome. I liked it a lot. Very sweet. Kind of this developing relationship between her and Sam. Um, it's cute, is what I'm saying. Definitely. I loved it. So there is my review for I've Got Your Number by Sophie Kinsella. I really loved it. I think I gave it 4 stars, maybe 5, because it's definitely awesome for being chick lit. Yeah. Anyway, peace out. I love you guys and keep reading. Bye.